Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. I was going to say Wednesday. Happy Monday. I am Violet Daniela. I'm the founder of FemCity, and you're joining me today for our Monday Motivational Series. We do this most Mondays at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. We're always a couple minutes late, by the way. So if you are logging on at 1 o'clock and we show up at 1:02, 1:03, it's because we're always in the green room sharing notes and just talking about the format. So today I'm super excited to have these two beautiful FemCity Global members with me today. We're going to talk about engaging in social media, and specifically for Small Business Saturday and for Black Friday as well, because we know that's coming up around the corner. I can't believe it. And I have asked these two beautiful souls to join us today in the conversation. If you're watching us live, by the way, you can ask questions to myself or to these women. You can also share aha moments. You can just add some love. If you're watching this on the replay, because I know a lot of FemCity members like to binge on our content on the weekends, you can always reach out to any of us at any time. We are here collectively for you. We want to see you succeed. We want to see you flourish. We want to see you make lots of money. We want to see you super happy. And so if there's anything that we can do to guide you into that space more, you can always reach out to us. So let's go ahead and get started. We have Sarah. Sarah is a highly sought after spiritual business mentor. Sarah has actually taught a couple of our FemCity classes. She's been a part of a couple of our panels. You may recognize her name because we generally will say, as Sarah Sparks says, and then we'll go ahead and do like a quote. I think my favorite quote of yours, Sarah, still goes back to when we're doing those deep dives into mind blocks where you say, are you done suffering? That comes up over and over. We're always like Sarah Sparks says, are you done suffering? To kind of wrap up that mind block that you have. So I'm so happy that you're here with us today. And then we also, of course, have Sophie. Sophie is a certified social media and online business manager, the owner of CEO of Sophie Zoe, the next level business support. And she is newer to the FemCity Global program, though many of you have seen her before, I'm sure. She's been becoming more and more part of our panel, and she looks frozen to me. We're going to see if maybe we can have her still with audio. At least she froze with a smile, which is really important, right?
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's okay. We hear you. And actually, literally, like you're smiling in the frozen. When I freeze, I'm always like this. Like, so, and Linda says, yes, I quoted Sarah Sparks last week. I think that was with Linda then. All right, so let's go ahead and dive in. What is your number one tip on how to engage on social media with a twist on that Small Business Saturday, that Black Friday that's coming up for so many members are preparing for? This topic came up because one of our members requested it. They were curious to see, like, how do I engage on social media? I have no idea. So this could be if you have created a social media post yourself and people are commenting, or if you are commenting on somebody else's social media post, how can you go ahead and engage? What is your number one tip, Sarah?
Genuinely, truly connect with someone while being yourself. And I know that that's super broad, but every time you connect, think, how do you want others to feel when they are reading, watching? What are you sharing with them? When I wrote my email sequence, or when I write and plan out my weekly, daily post for my private Facebook group, I write and speak like I am having a conversation with my bestie who's just walking in the door. On my website, I write the homepage, the landing page, which y'all will be able to visit, is like, hello, love, welcome, come on in, make yourself at home, mi casa es su casa. And I'm like, and that's the only Spanish I know. So, but like, why? Because this is how I welcome people when they come into my home. So look at engaging with someone on social media, whether it be just for Saturday or on the 28th or whatever day that is, on whatever, Small Business Saturday. Someone on social media, like, you're welcoming them into your life and you are there to support them. You're there to love on them.
Love that.
The little twist for the Small Business Saturday, I look at that like looking at your conversation or even your buying, like your dollar is like a vote. So every dollar that you spend, you are voting for someone you want to win, succeed. So where are you placing your vote?
I love that. So let me just highlight what you said, just because
Okay.
I think we need to hear it 5, 6, 7 times.
Okay.
You need to hear it over and over again. So as you are on social media, Sarah is saying, be yourself like you would in real life. So if you have someone who you're having coffee with, you would be, or having them at your house, like Sarah said, you would be like, oh my gosh, you would talk the same way that you talk in real life. So social media is exactly the same. Be yourself. Use the words that you always use, that vibe, that energy. That is really important. And I would say that's even important for any virtual space, by the way, because we had that conversation at FemCity last week. Even if you're doing, networking on Zoom, you want to always be yourself and behave as yourself as well, because humans business with humans they love, right?
Yeah.
They need to get to know you and your energy, and then they'll go ahead and refer business your way. What were we going to say, Sarah?
It is so important that you are yourself, because you don't want to work with, you don't want to engage with someone, and then you get together with them and you're just like, oh, I have to curtail myself and I've got to fold myself into this box to fit into how they're thinking and being. And so if you're just you in every sort of way, whether I was on Facebook Live, and I do rapid fire channeling on Thursday evenings, and there was a gnat that was like flying around me, and I was like, oh, do you guys ever have those gnats? Like, what the heck's up with those? And I just was myself. It was happening in the moment, but it gave people a flavor for how weird I can be. And if they didn't like that weird, they can hop off. Like, it's okay.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, not everyone's for you, and you're not for everyone, and that's totally okay. That leaves space for people that will have that profound connection with you, and it gives others permission to go find that connection with somebody else. So I love that, and I love that you mentioned
look at your dollar like a vote.
Yes, I was going to say I love that, and I try to do that as much as possible, specifically even more so during the holiday season. Just giving them my vote. I love that. Let's see if we can get Sophie in. Sophie, oh, you're moving. Perfect. All right, Sophie.
Oh, so I'm live again.
Yay, you're live again. That's the celebration right there. I love that. All right, so Sophie, what is your number one tip for those femmes that want to engage on social media, specifically for Small Business Saturday or Black Friday? Either their post and engaging with people that are commenting, or the post of others and the ways to comment on.
I don't know if I'm still frozen and if you can hear me, because you guys froze on me. Let me do my.
Perfect.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Perfect. Okay. So you guys froze on me that time. Ugh. Never done this on a phone before. Sorry about that. Now, my number one tip for all of this, no matter what you're engaging for on social media, after, the being authentic piece that Sarah brought up, is provide value. Don't just sell. You need to provide value and information that shows you're an expert, and you need to be looking for those that are providing value and not just selling as well, because those are the people that are going to want to connect and engage and actually have conversations and get to know you and let you get to know them, so that the know, like, and trust factor is built before anybody spends a dollar anywhere. Because you don't want to just jump into somebody who's going, buy my stuff, and not actually talking about who they are, what they do, and why they're an expert in that kind of a thing. So when you're engaging, always provide value, information that you're willing to give freely. Be very giving with the information that you give, and look for those people who are doing the same, because anyone who's doing like the 80-20 philosophy is 80% value and motivation and inspiration and information, and 20% selling. Those are usually the people that you can engage with, connect with, and have genuine conversations as yourself, and they'll be themselves, like Sarah said, and then you'll want to buy from them because they are that kind of a person that you want to buy from, and vice versa. If you're that person, they'll want to buy from you because you're that person.
Yeah, love that. And meaning, so I'm going to go and highlight it as well. So you're saying to add value in the post that you are creating on your own social media feed, or adding value to the posts of others, meaning advice, inspiration, motivation. Maybe it's just specific like tips. Maybe it's like, oh, I know how to do an Instagram reel. Here's a link or whatever it is. So being of value, sharing knowledge and wisdom in social media will help people to get to know you better. That will eventually turn into revenue down the line. And I love that example. I will say, FemCity Miami breakfast that we had a couple of months ago, we had 2 members that were there. They were new members. And they said, I've been following Violet for a while. And I finally said, you know what? I'm just going to join. And I share that because sometimes we're creating content and we're not seeing the dollars show up like today, right? We're like, you know what? I did all this stuff. I'm not seeing it show up today. But it takes time to nurture those relationships, just like they would in real life. If you're having coffee with someone, they may not like give you $1 million after 5 minutes, right? It's going to take some time for them to get to know you, to trust you, to see your work, to understand your knowledge, how you can benefit their life, their business. It does take some time. It can happen faster, but I find that it does take a couple of touches to get to that point. So I'm glad that you shared that advice. All right. So final advice, Sarah, that you have for our femmes?
Ask for what you want. Don't be afraid to truly ask. Like if you want reviews, ask for them. If you want people to follow you on social media, ask for it. But keep it light and fun and in your own voice. Every time you hop on social media, ask yourself, what is my intention for posting this?
Yeah, I love that. Love that. Yeah. I even, we did a class last week on the speaker page. I think it was last week. And I mentioned, even when I speak in public, I always start out with the intention. Like, what do I want them to feel from me? And what do I want them to take away from this? And if you start from that perspective of love and intention, they will feel that. So I love that tip. Thank you so much, Sarah. And Sophie, what is your final advice? Oh, I think she can't hear us. Sophie, can you hear us? Nope. Maybe we're frozen for her.
Did Violet freeze on you too, Sarah, or is it just me?
No, we're good. What is your final advice is what Violet is asking.
Okay, because she froze for me and I'm like, Final advice is while you're being authentic and giving out that information, use different types of media. Do video, do text-only posts, do text and pictures, do GIFs, and ask questions and do polls and do fun stuff. If it's in your nature to be fun, I hope you're on social media to have fun, because I sure am, and I'm, I do as much as I can with both serious and fun stuff, but vary your media while you're out there providing that information and letting people get to know you. The video is going to help so much, because then they actually get to see you talk, they get to see you in action, and they can tell if you're being authentic, and they can tell, that you're being giving of your information and your knowledge and your wisdom. It's really evident by video, but always vary your media and your type of post so that you can really just show everybody every side of you and what you can do and say.
Love that. Love that. All right. So thank you so much, ladies, for joining me today. Sarah, where can femmes find you to learn more about the work you're doing in this world?
Do you want to say it, or do you want me to say it? I always feel like I need to ask.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so I'm going to say it. You can hang out with Sarah over at sarahsparks.love. Best domain. Did I get it? Did I get it right?
Yes, you got it. sarahsparks.love.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. And Sophie, what is the best way? You're frozen for me, so hopefully you're not frozen for everybody else, but what's the best way for femmes to connect with you?
They can connect with me on my brand spanking new, just launched about 10 minutes ago website at sophiezo.com.
Love that. And I love your domain too. And I love our Instagram handle too. So
thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone. So again, if you're watching the replay, make sure to ask questions. You can reach out to them. And we hope that these tips helped you. Let us know how they helped your business grow. We can't wait to support you on Black Friday and Small Business Saturday. And we wish you a great rest of the week. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.